Yeah, and it was pretty weird because I remember I talked to In Control about that after we played our show match. And In Control had played me 2 games in a row on ladder previously, doing some really weird Void Ray Zealot build. And he raped me in both games on ladder the night before. And then the next day, in our tournament, best of 3, game 1 goes the exact same way that both of our ladder games went. And I figured I was going to lose at that point. And then in the next 2 games, he changed it up and got annihilated. Mm-hmm. And I remember asking him on Skype afterwards, like, you literally are 3-0 against me, like, doing it. Like, why did you? And he's like, I don't know. Like, I thought that maybe you would be ready for it because I did it before, so now I have to change it up because you won't be expecting it, you know? And
that one was even weirder because it worked the first game of that series.
Yeah, that's what I meant. He did it the first game of the series.
You had time to prepare
yeah.
for it.
And I was like, I fuck Zealot, Void Ray, I can't. But then he changed it up, and the next game I was like, really? Is this really happening? Like,
is he allowing me to win?
Thank God! Like, and I had to check my Skype afterwards because I didn't know if he like wanted to throw the games to me or something, and I like didn't get the message. It was like, oh my God, I'm so like cheap. But yeah, but then he ended up saying on Skype afterwards, it's like, I don't know, like you think like if you do the same thing, like can it really work like that? It just doesn't seem natural, you know. Much the same way to maybe to a Protoss player, like can a cannon rush in a tournament really work, or can like my 7-gate 2-base 1 gas can it actually kill people? Yeah. But then some people in tournaments do it, and you like SOS, and the
careers
payoff
are built off of it.
Yeah,
Huck's entire he diversified later on, but like the first year and a half, 2 years of Huck's career, it was actually just. And no one's going to expect me to do this again, so I'm going to do it.
And it's funny you say that,
no
but
if
we're honest, let's be honest, the first entire fucking year of MC's career was nothing but 2-base cheesing. His macro play
was a bit more diverse, though.
Maybe, yeah, but his macro play was pretty sub.
Huck literally did like 8 warp gate all-ins.
Sure, yeah, sure.
MC at least did
at least had more than
or blink all-ins,
yeah,
or sentry all-ins.
Sure.
But this game. Oh, this is the one where he did the hatchery block the first time.
That's very true. That ended up
sending out that early drone again. I wonder if he does that like frequently.
I think he does it every CVP.
I don't know. It really seems like it's quite good. I'm not sure how Protoss responds to that effectively. Because like last game, yes, Puck won after that situation happened, but it was in no way related. That was because Catz didn't properly prepare for a really strong rush.
Yeah.
I don't think it had much to do with the hatchery block.
Ask what's the other kid that does it a lot? Doesn't Ghoster User? Does he still play?
I think he does. I don't actually know.
I think that he hatch blocked a lot too. I don't know if he still does it or not, but
I don't know. All I've ever seen of his CVP has been the like low econ Roach Hydra all-ins, the like 3-base 60 drone.
Sure.
Roach Hydra and kill.
Oh, and Puck is ready for it this game. It looks like it. Although keep in mind it's kind of hard to block this with a probe because Catz doesn't have to perfectly center the hatch. It can be off center, you know.
Yeah.
Although I'm not sure if we'll see him go for it.
He doesn't have the minerals saved up, so I don't think he's gonna.
Well, he always puts that hatchery down before he does the other one, so
that's true.
He could save it, but it doesn't look like he's gonna. Also, there are 2 probes out here now, so
the power of doing funky stuff. Puck now has 2 probes running around his natural, just for fear of getting hatchery blocked.
This is what Zergs are supposed to do to Protosses for fear of the cannon rush. I don't know. I would really love to see Puck just 4-gate now. I feel
that
like,
would actually. Well, there is an overlord in his base that makes it a bit harder.
Do you see the Nexus going down now? He stood up for it. Will Catz take a 3rd? Or will he do something?
I doubt it.
This
is
conventional.
I mean, Catz. How often does he actually go a 3rd? And particularly on this base, it's just so hard to defend.
And we do see the
other.
2 queens come out right now, so there will not be a 3rd.
He's so comfortable with 2-base play anyway, as it's the better option on here. He might as well stick with it.
Sure. Will be interesting though. Going into this game, he did lose last game with a slight advantage from the hatch block, with the hatch block, and now this game is opening similarly without that advantage. So.
Well, I don't know. I would still chalk that up to a quirky build. Like, yes, he needs to scout better. He needs to make sure he doesn't lose the 6-gate again. Mm-hmm. But I don't think he needs to question his opening because of it.
Sure, yeah.
He had the tools to work with. He just didn't really do it.
Sure.
And we see a second gas coming down from Puck, so it's not going to be... Well, I mean, it could still be a delayed warp gate on. It's not the immediate one. Mm-hmm. Something I almost never see him do is the really quick 4-gateway zealot pressure, and I really find that so strong.
Yeah, where Protoss will actually drop like 2 or 3 chronos on the warp gate.
Yeah.
That's a really strong... If you want to defend with roaches, you have to drop the roach horn like at 4:30, like some ridiculously early timing.
If you go pull first, I actually don't think you hold that. I think you have to open speedling.
Yeah.
It's really quite
but then it's really hard because 4-gate zealots is hard to deal with speedling because if they get 2 warpins, 8 zealots, you need a lot of speedlings to deal with that.
And if you make enough to deal with it, and then just warp out or recall home, and then they do a 2-base immortal,
and they only ever if they only ever morph in the 8 zealots, and then they just back off. Yeah, it's one of those things where defending it isn't necessarily hard, but defending it perfectly is really hard. You know.
And we do actually see a 3rd hatchery coming down from Catz. That's interesting. I think this is the first time he's gone quick 3-base.
Possibly,
series.
Especially after seeing the... Looks like he's got a third queen coming out.
He has Chrono to finish the warp gate upgrade. That was weird.
Maybe a misclick. Maybe he's going to start air weapons one. Probably not.
I find that unlikely.
You
Does
do
he
have
have
the-
4 gateways?
We do have the pylon on the left side of the map. He does have 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, 4 gates.
4 gates coming up.
Huh.
But it's a little late for the 4 zealot pressure
It's
that we were
not 4
talking
gateway
about.
zealot.
Yeah.
It could still be like 4 gateway zealot sentry stalker.
Possibly.
This
Is
is
that
not a
blocked
normal
completely?
I think so.
So then this
Looks
is
like
going
it.
to be
Oh,
some kind of...
Yeah, he's warping in.
Yep. So this is going to be some kind of all-in.
Oh, he's done this. He did this once previously, the 3 stalkers and then follow-up pressure behind it.
Oh, that Overlord.
Supply block, and he
And
doesn't
he
really
has
have many
one more
units.
coming, but it's not going to be enough to really let him build
And
a
he's
lot.
not building another one.
Yeah, that's a... Oh, because he's putting down spine
He's just
going
going to give up the 3rd base.
Sure.
He's accepting that.
He's going to scout for the 3rd with these lings. He's not going to be able to do any damage to the natural, though.
Mhm.
And then, so this puts Puck in a pretty classic follow-up with a big Immortal push,
Mhm.
right? And how do you stop the Immortal Sentry?
It's hard enough to stop when you're in like decent position.
Yeah.
Much less when you're already at a disadvantage.
So this is the position where I'm on stream and I'd say, well, we know what we do to Protoss like that, and then my chat will spam Swarmhost time, and I'm thinking that that's probably what Cat's going to have to do. If he doesn't just die to this.
Oh, good.
Force
So.
field.
That is 3 spine crawlers.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a lot of damage.
No, that's true, that's true. I thought he was going to get both queens right there, and I think it would have changed it a little bit, but yeah, the 3 spine crawlers are pretty big. And we do see that the Rubbo is down, so Puck is preparing to do the Immortal push, the Immortal Sentry behind this. But
Swarmhosts are going to be up in time to hold
Yeah.
it, assuming that that is what Catz does.
if he can get enough Swarm hosts out,
he actually just
if
wants
he
to go
doesn't
for
end the
it.
game, yeah.
He has enough zealots to
He's
tank
got a
the
lot of
spine
zealots.
crawlers now.
Yep.
Good force
Transfuses
fields,
go
he can
down.
definitely kill
We
this.
did get the links from behind. The transfuses were important. I don't know if it's enough. We have a couple more links out. Both spines did fall. And Catz should have pulled his drones here. I think that's going to be a quick...
He doesn't. He has 5 roaches in production. Maybe he cleans. I
No,
don't think he even cleans
There's
up
no
at
way.
all. No.
Nope.
He's
This
just gonna-
expansion will definitely fall. Time warp to prevent the drones from going up. We're probably going to see a force field on the ramp. Or it might not even get to that point.
This looks really dumb, but it's kind of an understandable mistake from Catz because he saw very limited warpins and he lost his 3rd hatchery. Normally, in that
Sure.
situation, Protest is like,
I
Catz
did
needed
enough
like 3
damage. It's
gateways
time
to
to back
this.
up. Yeah.
Why would I keep going? It's already more than paid for itself.
Yeah.
But
And
Puck
that's-
knows Catz really well. He knows how greedy he tends to play and how much he likes that quick tech.
Yep.
So very punishable.
And unfortunately, that is
That's an
It's-
interesting
it's-
force field.
it's the difficulty of holding off the Protoss lens. Where defending it isn't the problem; it's defending it perfectly. Like you never want to over defend.
Yeah, defending it and keeping yourself in a position where you can win the game.
He wasn't watching. Oh, he got one down. Got the second one. He's not targeting it. Oh, he did get both
Couldn't
down. So
have
he's
gotten
got. Oh wait,
Oh, what?
The
That was a
Unburrow.
suicidal swarm host.
Yeah, 2 swarm hosts up. I don't know if they have the capability to deal with this army before like the layer
Pretty
dies.
sure they don't.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a no. And now the drone pull, trying to clean it up, but Puck has won the game at this point.
Yeah,
Regardless.
even if he
could
does
throw
clean
away
it
that
up.
entire army
Yeah.
and still comfortably win. Swarm hosts are magical, but not quite
Not
to that
that
extent.
magical, I don't think. Oh, and we even have the Observer here. He chronoed out an Observer instead of getting the Immortal first, just so that he could kill these. So now Puck has brought Catz to his jungle. Puck is playing in his comfort zone. And this is really what Puck excels at,
Killing Zergs. Yeah.
very
He's
quickly.
pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna hold on to the lair?
I
Oh.
don't think so. Oh my god, no, yeah, no. One more shot. Let's have the money to rebuild.
Catz made him pay for it.
Yeah, that was a good trade for Catz. Oh, we are rebuilding. Maybe, if the locusts get out of the
We
way.
have the technology.
No one anymore, you lost the infestation pit.
That's true. No, you can make roaches.
That's
you can
true.
make
We
make
have
2
the
more
technology
roaches.
for roaches.
Is he really staying in this?
It is the last match.
Yeah, I guess he gets eliminated.
Yeah,
And have
it
a little
sucks.
more
It's a
time to
shitty
play.
game to get eliminated on, especially both games being over relatively quick. I mean, I understand the frustration, but
Well, he brings it upon himself by playing the Swarm Host Turtle stuff if it goes later.
possibly.
That's just asking to get killed.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah, we just need a good game. It's really hard to talk about when you lose to Protoss like that. It's really, really, really hard to merit out like how much defense because Catz could have just as easily over-defended there, and me and Idra would be criticizing him for, well, now you see he's really far behind, he's not going to be able to hold off the Immortal because he wasted all of the money on Roaches and Lings there, and Puck didn't attack, but like you see what happens if you don't defend it really well. So, I mean, that's a pretty rough loss for Catz, but that will eliminate him from this tournament. Puck and Kane will be the two that will advance.
Kane in first place, Puck in second.
Will be the two that advance from this group into the next two group stages. I believe that's all we have today for our broadcasts. This is the MLG GameOn Invitational. We have another group starting tomorrow at, is it 7 EST? At 7 EST, that group will be 4 players who are very good at this game.
They're probably from North America.
Probably from North America.
They do play StarCraft.
You know what? I'm not entirely sure who's playing tomorrow, so I'm going to go to GameOn.gg. I'm going to click the Live Now button. It's going to take me right to the brackets, and look at what I have right in front of me. I see that playing tomorrow in Group B is going to be Neeb, State, Suppy, and Noonie.
Good save.
Not sure how those games will go. Do we want to...
I didn't even know Neeb still played.
What? What race does he play?
He's Terran.
Yeah, Neeb's good Terran. Can we be on? Can you name 5 right now? Lightning round in 30 seconds. Can you name 5 good foreign Terran players?
Good, or considered good?
5 okay Terran players from the North American scene.
Oh, from North America. That makes it hard.
Major?
Major Illusion. I think he still plays
Does
a
he count?
bit.
Okay, Illusion.
Coma. He's pretty okay. He qualified for WCS. I think he counts.
Okay, I've never heard of him before, but okay.
Like KOMA. He beat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking Coma like
Xenocider.
You drink too much. Does he still count? Okay.
Xenocider. Yeah, he's still like competitive-ish.
Okay.
Has to be someone else. Are there any Terrans on Root? There actually are no Terrans on Root.
Drewby?
Drewby.
And Drewby. So there's our 5 foreign Terran. And Neeb, of course.
And Drunken Boy.
And Drunken Boy, who plays like rough sometimes.
I don't think he plays anymore.
Okay.
Oh God, rough. Yeah. Oh, Villo. We forgot a Villo.
And Idra will be the one to name a Villo as the foreign Terran Hope.
The North American Terran Hope.
You know, I can't believe he's not in this tournament. He didn't get voted in? What's wrong with you guys? It was your opportunity to bring 4 players.
His fan
to
base isn't actually that big. It's just very rabid. Like, he never has too many viewers. They're just really, really loud.
They should have
about
been.
it.
Why are the Villo viewers? You guys should have had the proxy bots up and voting. You could have had a Villo in this tournament. And instead, we got. What were the 4 voted in? We had Catz, Desro.
I'm surprised Desro got voted in over a Villo. I thought he had more sway than that.
Maybe.
The other one's probably In Control and Noni.
And Noni.
I don't know how Neeb got in, but I
Or
don't think he would
State.
have been. I don't know how Neeb got in, but I don't think he would have been voted in. Luckily, you can also find out this information.
You know
on
what?
GameOn.gg.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure who got voted in, so I'm going to go to GameOn.gg/vote because I'm going to utilize this brilliant website with all these great resources, and I'm going to go and look at the votes. And I see right now that the people that got in were Kane, Illusion, State, and Desro. Those are the guys that you people voted in. I'm really disappointed to not see
Avila was
but
there. He just didn't get the votes.
Maybe it's because of how he was placed. That psychology of
Yeah.
like he needed to be in the top.
Yeah,
like,
clearly everyone who was in the 5th row from the left
I guess was
got
like
in, and then Kane got in just because he's good or
Kane.
something. I don't know.
Yep. So tomorrow we're starting at 7 o'clock EST. Idra will not be here, but I think Jefferson will be here
I don't know when. I know he's supposed to do some of them.
sometime.
but I
Yeah,
don't know when.
In Control will join us tomorrow at some point. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that or not. But somebody will be here. At the very least, I'll be here. Catz will be here. We will be casting. Join us tomorrow at 7 o'clock EST. Make sure you tweet, tell your friends, check out Reddit, give us all the upvotes, give us all the viewers, give us all the tweets, all the hashtags. And ship us over some money too if you want to. You guys know the Root House address. Thanks a lot for joining us. We will be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock EST. We'll see you then.